Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, there are certain types of women in life that are described as high maintenance women, and there are none that fit in with this description better than Tonto Dike. Now I'm pretty certain that this Churchill guy that she was married to, Obasanjo's nephew I think he is, this Churchill fella, I'm pretty certain that it must be one of the regrets of his life that he ever came across this lady. So I bring you this. My son's father does Yahoo. I caught him with red candle and a laptop. Tonto Dike releases a tell-all video to address her failed marriage to Churchill once and for all. Tonto Dike has released a tell-all video titled Evidence, in which she addressed her failed marriage to Churchill, as well as the rumors and claims that have been flying around, some of them made by her ex-husband Olakunle Churchill Oladunni. The actress said she was doing the video for her son, so he can grow up and see the fight she put up for him. She said, "First of all, I am a mother, not just a mother, but a mother who is dangerously in love with her son, and I want my son to grow up and watch and listen to my own side of the story that I told him through my channel, because really, this is my son, not really for the public." She continues, "Secondly, I am doing this because my son's father has constantly been pricking and pushing me to do a lot of irrational things online that is not me, because of the things that he's doing behind the scenes. So he is pushing her to do irrational things because of the things that he apparently is doing behind the scenes." So she continues still. She acknowledged that she knows the drama surrounding her marriage to Churchill Olakunle is overflogged, but she needs to address it in order to put it to rest. She said at the start of the video, "I'd like to clear up all the lies, all the allegation, and everything once and for all." In the interview, the mother of one released some evidence, and that evidence is in quotation marks, so that tells you just how solid or not that evidence is. So in the interview, the mother of one released some evidence to prove that her claim about her ex-husband Churchill and his mother are true. Some of the accusations she made in the video were that Churchill was a scammer and his mother was in it too. She claims she was the biggest scam Churchill ever pulled, and she fell for it. She said, "I feel terrible, I feel used. I am the biggest scam that Churchill Olakunle Oladunni has ever played in his life." She added in the tell-all video, "This is his mother in the same scam. The first time I met them, his mother told me she's Obasanjo's wife. It's a scam. He told me he's Obasanjo's son. He is a scam. He, Churchill, was a librarian for Obasanjo. His father, God bless his soul, even if I did not know him, I am sure I'd have hated him totally. This is his father." She proceeds to show a photo of a man who Churchill bears a striking resemblance to. This is who his father is. His father was Obasanjo's gardener that graduated into being a spiritual leader. This is his father. This man has never for one day. He always posts Obasanjo on Obasanjo's birthday. "Happy birthday, daddy." Even the brother, if you go to his page, you'll see him and Obasanjo, "Daddy, I came to see daddy." Not for one day have they ever posted this man's picture, their real father, that's in quotation marks, because they want to keep scamming people that they are Obasanjo's children. She also claimed that Churchill constantly beats her up, then connived to ensure that the CCTV footage proving this never got released. She said, "Why was the CCTV camera not released? Because he can't release it because those tapes show how much he constantly beats me up." The mother of one broke down in tears as she showed a document to her viewers and accused her son's father of embarrassing their son. She accused him of being a Yahoo boy and said she once caught him red-handed. She said, "Now fraud, 419 Yahoo. You know, you go online, you dupe white women, you go online, you dupe people. That's what my son's father does. I am not proud of it. I told you, I say this interview, it's mainly not for Nigerians. I want my son to grow up. I am not the kind of mother that is going to hide things from her son. No, my son will know everything and the whole truth. So yes, my son's father is a fraud. He does Yahoo. How do I know? Because I caught him in the middle of a red candle with laptop in his lap and a red cloth tied to his waist. So that one is strictly from a Nollywood script. So this Tonto Dike has clearly been watching too many Nollywood movies as well as acting in them, because that's just a script from a Nollywood. I'm sure she could have come up with a better narrative than that, but that is what she's saying. But let's carry on. What else does she have to say, the silly woman? Tonto Dike went on to insist that she was the one who paid for her traditional marriage to Churchill and bought all the things he claimed he bought for her. She also spoke about her reasons for doing this, and then that tails into the video that she's released, which I am not going to add to this video because I'm just doing my own narrative. So now let's just pick up a few comments on what people are saying. This is Emmanuel Kachi. I feel her pain. From her real emotions via the video, she's saying 100% true. I understand your pain, my radical girl in Jesus. It is well. So this is what this one has to say. He's obviously backing her up. Anonymous, when she was marrying for money, she didn't know. So that is that one just saying, I beg, shut up your mouth. Another Anonymous, stop this. Don't jump to any baseless accusations. So now I'm not quite sure where that one is get to. Anonymous again, brother, shut up. You never know what's up with woman. So that one is now responding to somebody else, but the person that he's responding to, the comment is too long. Okay, let me actually get into that comment. See, and you didn't return all the expensive things he bought for you with fraud money, right? What does this make you? A bigger thief, my dear? Even if she is right, who comes out publicly to ridicule their family or father of their son this way? How do you want people to see your son when he grows up? How do you want him to feel when he sees the trash you said about his father? Tonto is the most senseless, childish, frustrated, and idiotic person in Nigeria. Ode Oshi. So that is Dapo Higgs is the name of the commentator there. So that then shut up, brother. Brother, shut up. You never know what's up with the woman. So that then makes more sense, although it doesn't make a whole load of sense. So Safari, we don't tire for this your stories, Una don't separate, fine. Live your own life and stop dwelling on the past. And this really is one comment that I agree with. This Tonto Dike has been now on this same storyline for God knows how long now. They've separated. The guy has kept his dignity. I don't really care for the fella because he strikes me as a bit of a silly man, but I don't particularly care for Tonto Dike as well. She's constantly in the papers milking this storyline and milking this storyline and milking this storyline. She's just wanting to have her name popping in the social media and the media space. That is my reading of this situation, because first she said she went to change her son's last name from her husband's name to her name. So she did that and got a whole round of publicity for that, and then that's died down because another person is now on the scene. We are now talking about Regina Daniels, but now she now wants to still compete for that space. Now she's now saying that the guy is Yahoo, and then she's saying he's sitting in red candles and whatnot. So what next will she say? Because this storyline has now run its course. This storyline has now run its course, and it's now time for this Tonto Dike to move on. She's a failing actress. She's an aging actress. She's had her moment in the sun. Maybe she should turn herself into a businesswoman and look to business then to have her, to expend her energy there, because I'm not quite sure all this constant Churchill this and Churchill that. The guy is an idiot, but Tonto Dike is now making us have some sympathy for the guy with this constant poking and prodding and all these nonsensicals. Oh, I've changed the name of my son to my own maiden name. Oh, the guy is a Yahoo. Oh, he's sitting in red candle. Oh, he's holding red candle. Oh, he's having laptop. Oh, he's not Obasanjo's son. He's never claimed to. I can't recall because I don't really follow the guy's story, but I had no sense that the guy was claiming that he's Obasanjo's son. And if they are calling Obasanjo daddy, if they grew up in Obasanjo's compound, then they will call him daddy. A lot of people call my own father daddy. My father only had X amount of children. He did not have that. He only had a few of us, but everybody that grew up within our vicinity called him daddy because it was either uncle or daddy. And this is pretty much the tradition in Nigeria. You call an elderly person either uncle or daddy. That's just how we do it in Nigeria. So them calling him daddy if they grew up in his compound is not anything that is anything spectacular. What would they call him? They call him Shege Abi. They'll call Obasanjo Sege, or Obasanjo, who is older than their father and was their father's boss, according to you. That is, I don't know that for fact, but according to what you are saying, are they going to go up to him and call him Shege? Is that what you are expecting them to do? You're an idiot, man. Clear out of the space. And this story must now end here because we've now had enough of you and your nonsense. You this Tonto DK silly woman. So clear off and get lost and get out of the way and let somebody else have some breathing space within the social space in Nigeria. We don't care. We are not interested. So just off, and get lost. And that is just my take. So now, how do you take this? What is your take on the Tonto DK situation and constant prattling on in the media about Churchill this and Churchill that? Church off, man, you silly woman. So that is my own understanding. What is your understanding? Conversations on understandings in the comment section. But before you come join me to have this conversation, click on the red subscribe button so it goes gray. Click on the bell button as well, just so you are notified every time I drop a new video. Then come, let's have this chat in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, meet you in the comment section, but here I say peace.